Thank you all. Thank you for having me here today. Attorney General Ferguson sends his regrets that he couldn't be here, but I'll try my best to fill in. My name is Yasmin Trudeau, and as previously stated, I'm the Director of Legislative Affairs for Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson. I'm a first-generation immigrant who comes from a family and community that lives in constant fear of this administration's blatant attacks on immigrants. I'm also a new mother who holds my baby tight every night, paralyzed by the anger and sadness that overcomes me when I think of all the other mothers and babies kept apart from one another because of inhumane and barbaric policies of this president. But I stand here with all of you, proud to be a Washingtonian and honored to work for an Attorney General that refuses to stand by and watch as our values of community, inclusion, and democracy are undermined and eroded. The Attorney General's office has been there every step of the way to counter these unlawful actions. Some of you, thank you, some of you have heard about the travel ban case. When we challenged that first travel ban, the government argued that the president had unreviewable authority when it comes to immigration policy. We knew that was incorrect. Checks and balances are an integral part of our system, and nobody is above the law. Thankfully, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals agreed. In that case, we got letters from thousands of people across the United States. Some said that the travel ban reminded them of another time our country took egregious actions against immigrants, the decision to incarcerate Japanese Americans in concentration camps, not far from where we stand today. Little did we all know the Trump administration would soon revive this disturbing practice. These Trump camps refuse to provide children and lawful asylum seekers with basic supplies to ensure that they are kept safe and protected. In fact, the argument they provided in court is that they are not even obligated to provide small children soap, toothpaste, and proper supervision. The family separation case is yet another example of the indecency that this administration is willing to display. Our lawsuit over this disturbing policy was filed in June of 2018 and still pending in Southern California. As a part of that case, our team interviewed women detained in Washington who were separated from their children. One story is a heart-wrenching example that I want to share with you all. There was a mom separated from her son during an immigration hearing. She was taken to court, and when she came back, her son was gone. She didn't get to say goodbye, and she wasn't given any information as to his location or well-being. Many weeks later, she was finally able to speak to him on the phone, but he didn't want to come to the phone. He said that he thought she brought him to the US to give him away. I ask of you, can we imagine for a moment what this meant for this mother and her young son, a mother who fought so hard to ensure her child's safety? Can we all imagine the long-term impact, not just for this particular family, but for the thousands of families torn apart, some who may never be reunited again? Can we take a moment for them? We will continue to force this administration to follow the law, because in the words of Attorney General Ferguson, nobody is above the law, not even the president. The courts have agreed with us 21 times and counting. Thank you all for allowing our office to stand in solidarity with you, and thank you for listening to me today.